Alright, what's up everybody out there? How y'all doing? Hope you guys doing okay. Alright, so now I'll go with the test hands of how the Spellbook deck is. So just, yeah, still as always, I will never play those damn cards because I just hate them. And you know what cards I'm talking about because, yeah, I just keep on saying, you know, Ash Blossom, Infinite Permanence, Nibiru's, Ghost Ogres. No, never, never, never. I will play those. So we're looking at Spellbook of Wisdom, Spellbook of Prophecy, Spellbook Magician of Prophecy, a Kaiju, Spellbook of Eternity, and a Spellbook of Fate. Oh, Prof. Okay, here we go. High Priestess. Alright, so that was my draw, so that would be my... So I'm going second. If my opponent has monsters, of course, give it to the opponent. The Kaiju. Next, I would reveal my 3 cards, my 3 Spellbook cards, reveal it to my opponent to prove that, yes, I do have 3 Spellbook cards. You special summon High Priestess. Now, summon out Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. Search for any Spellbook card. Spellbook of Secrets. Activate Spellbook of Secrets to search for another Spellbook card. Spellbook of Master. So if I control a spellbook, if I control a spellcaster type, which I do, reveal spellbook, copy one of my cards in the graveyard. I'll have a Spellbook of Secrets. So copy and activate Spellbook of Secrets. Spellbook Tower. Activate Tower. So we'll put it right there. So so the field spell is out. Keep these in my hand. Now activate Prophecy. So banish away 1 Spellbook card. Destroy. Target 1 card you're on the field. If your opponent has backup, possibly destroy the backfield. Next, Spellbook of Eternity. Target 1 that was from my banish zone, put it back. Eternity. Set my Spellbook of Fate and Spellbook of Wisdom. Declare an attack if you can. So remember, this is 25-22. So hopefully, yeah, you can hit this. Gamma Seal's gone. And just a little 500 attack. And then that's your turn. So yeah, simple little cool things you can do. Now when it comes to your opponent, whatever they're going to plan to do, let's say Raigeki, if that would have been the situation. So, Wisdom, okay, Wisdom can be put on any spellcaster, can only be put on 1. So Wisdom I would keep on my Priestess, but let the Prophecy go away. Now, okay, when it comes to your draw, Compulse, that's good. Activate Tower. Get one Spellbook card. I'll go for Eternity. Put face down to the bottom of my deck. And draw one card. Oh, okay. A Kaiju. If I can give it to my opponent, I will. Now it's only 28. Banish. Destroy it. If yeah, okay, let's just say that's all your opponent. That's all your opponent has. Direct attack for 25. I'm gonna pass, end my turn. So whatever my opponent comes down to, I can compulse that away. Or if they're about to, then you go Spellbook of Fate. Now you see right here, you only have 2, so you would only have the effect of changing that monster to face down or face up position. Change it if you want. Hopefully, let's just say that's nothing, because you only have 2. So you draw. Terraforming, okay. Let's say you just do that because you want to have more pieces in there. So copy. You have in there. So you can do a direct damage if your opponent has no monsters. If they have a monster but High Priestess is higher, go for it. Pass, end your turn. Whatever comes down to your opponent, Spellbook of Fate. 1, 2, 3. Banish away. Hit one of my opponent's cards on the field. If you're hitting a monster, it's not targeting. Remember that. Draw. Time Tearing Morganite, so you activate it. You can do the effect or put this to the bottom of the deck because of Grand Tower and draw one card. Book of Moon, good. Set it. No other magic cards of spellbooks, so that's fine. So let's continue on. If the duel were to continue on, so I'm just continuing on. If we were to continue on, book if you can, but you can't book links. That's what sucks. Now my turn. Now since I played Morganite, you draw 2 cards instead of 1 as my draw piece. So 1, 2. Oh god, okay, I drew 2 High Priestesses, okay. And we'll keep it from there, but dang, I drew 2 High Priestesses. And yeah, so that was like my first turn I'm showing you guys. So then, let's continue on then. Book of Secrets. Another Book of Secrets. Spellbook of Eternity. Prophecy. Spellbook of Master. Alright, so 5 cards. Let's say you're going first then. Alright, got a lot of options, so let's just say normal summon. So I'll search for a spellbook card. Let's just say a tower. You want to go with tower. So you activate tower. Now Spellbook of Tower is once per turn during your standby phase. So it's not considered exactly right now. So you go Spellbook of Secrets. Spellbook of Fate. Spellbook of Master. Reveal 1. copy Spellbook of Secrets. Search for another Spellbook card. Let's say Wisdom. Fate, Wisdom, put face down. You're gonna take a huge blow unless you play Fate. So that's only 500. So let's say you were to take the hit, and now it's maybe like 5,000 damage you got. Tough. Terraforming, okay. Tower, put Master back. Bottom of the deck, draw one card. Another Master, okay. Secrets. Search for a Spellbook card. I'm just going to go for another Prophecy. Remember, anything that's called Spellbook. Prophecy. Search for a Spellbook card. Power. I'm gonna play Power. Okay, so that gives my opponent, that gives my Spellbook 1,000, so it's at 15. Master, since I control a Spellbook since I control Spellcast on the field, reveal it, reveal one to my hand, and I will copy Power. So then, another 1,000, so 15 plus another 1,000, 25 attack my Book of Magician of Prophecy has. And then, the second effect of Power. At the end of the damage step, each time it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can add one Spellbook card from your deck added to your hand. So if it attacked and destroyed a monster, let's just say it did, end phase, it goes back to 500, because it's only for that one turn, and then Spellbook of Power lets me search for a Spellbook card. Let's just say another Spellbook of Wisdom. And then remember, even Tower also, if you have a spell cast on the field, if I don't have one on the field, the effects don't go, which sucks, but hopefully you have one on the field, which I do. Start of my turn, if I want to, Fate, get rid of 3. I have 4, so let's get rid of Master, Secrets, and Power. Get rid of them. And hit a card on the field. Remember, it does not target even if you hit a monster. So we'll get rid of the 3 right here. Alright. Draw. Okay, Justice of Prophecy. First, let's activate Tower. Since I control a Spellcaster, let's get Fate back to the bottom of the deck, draw one card. Another one, okay. Maybe switch it to defense mode now. Activate summon Justice of Prophecy. Now I'll go with Eternity. Bring back one. And put it to the top of, put it back to my deck. So Spellbook of Master I'll get right back. So 3, Wisdom, end phase, remove it from play, Search for a level 5 High Priestess and any other Spellbook card. Let's go with another Fate then. So these are my cards I have in my hand. Wisdom's face down, Tower, Magician of Prophecy in defense mode. So, if my opponent were to declare an attack and destroys my Magician of Prophecy, okay. Draw. 7 cards in my hand, that's all you can have. I cannot activate because I need a spellcaster on the field to activate Spellbook of Tower. So no, I cannot bring anything back. But what I can do... Reveal 3. Special summon. Hopefully no Ash Blossom, no anything like that is going to be activated on me. Maybe you want to write Geki if that's the situation you can do. Remove 1 from play. This one's a target, so target 1 card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. From High Priestess of Prophecy. Then, pretty much, okay, that was just special summoning. Normal summoning. Secrets. Maybe secrets, yeah, copy. Well, play. I'm gonna get another Spellbook of Fate. What the heck, doesn't matter. Spellbook of Master. Reveal. What am I gonna choose? To tell you the truth, I would choose Spellbook of Power. Because if I equip it to my... Yeah, I can put it to one of my spellcasters. I'll put it to my priestess. So it's not 25, it is 35. And if it attacks and destroys a monster, end phase, I'll be able to search for a Spellbook card. Let's just say no, it was just a direct attack, or... Just a direct attack I gave to my opponent, 35. That's good. Now set down a Spellbook of Fate. Not both, just one. And I have another Wisdom, so keep these. I have 4, so that's good enough. So whatever comes down to my opponent, I can just do it automatically. So let's just say they have a tuner, or they're gonna do something already to make a link. No, just get rid of it already. So 1, 2, 3, get rid of them. Banish. Draw, compulse, alright. Activate Tower. Let's get back one. I'll get back Eternity, put it back to the bottom of my deck. Draw 1 card. Oh, perfect, right here, Prophecy. Summon out Prophecy. Actually, no, I'll keep... Okay, I do have my option right here, but I need to have a Spellbook card played. Yeah, it's an effect, though, not... It's play, because this is what I would need to play. Or, okay, no. There we go. Terraforming. This is what I had in my hand that I can do it. Tower. Temperance. Switch it to another tower. Now, if you have activated a Spellbook card, which I did, tribute it. Special summon out another High Priestess. and then set your fate or compulse as well. And then just, yeah, a kaiju. So yeah, pretty interesting. Alright, we'll do one more hand and then that'll be for today's video. And then yeah, you see all the differences between if you use Justice or use Temperance. Justice is just at the end phase, moving from play, and get your search already. So you're already gonna search for your High Priestess. Now Temperance is just automatically you want to special summon that on the field. So Raigeki, Temperance, Secrets, Compulse, Spellbook of Life. You're going second. A kaiju. Good, good. You're at a good spot right here. Because, let's say they have one monster. You know what to do. Give it to them. Perfect right here. Temperance. Spellbook of Secrets. First, let's go with Spellbook of Secrets. Spellbook of Master. A spellbook card was played on this turn. Tribute. Spellbook of Prophecy. Spellbook of Master. Reveal one. Copy my Spellbook of Secrets. Tower. Oh, you know what? Let's get another monster out then. Summon out my little one, and let's get another spell. So this time let's go with Tower now. So now we'll go with Tower. Remember, until my next standby phase. It's not during this standby phase. Because it's, yeah, during a standby phase. I'm already doing my standby phase, so it doesn't go. Raigeki if you want to. Let's do some damage if you can. So 25, 500. Pass, end my turn. So when it comes down to my opponent, let's say sometimes what I mean by compulse this right back. So you do not want to hit. You do not want to get hit that much. And when you just have it back in your hand, you summon it, you'll get the effect once again. So let's just say compulse my Spellbook of Prophecy back to my hand. All right. Draw. Alright, good right here. Well, first before that, let's go Tower. Bottom of the deck. Another Compulse. Summon out. Only one I got in there, alright. Eternity. Remove from play. Destroy one card that my opponent controls on the field. So let's just say it's just a kaiju, okay. Activate Eternity. Get back Secrets back to my hand. And compulse I have face down once again. End phase, let's say it's gone. Alright, fine, it's gone. But I was able to at least compulse and get rid of one of my opponent's monsters, so Priestess stays. Another kaiju, okay. Tower. Put back Eternity. Bottom of the deck. Draw a card. Prophecy. Excellent. Spellbook of Life. Now, Spellbook of Life. Banish one spellcaster type monster from my graveyard. Special summon. During your main phase, if a Spellbook card was activated, which it was, that's your special summon. That's normal summon. If one was activated, let's tribute both of these. Three High Priestesses out. Spellbook of Secrets. I still haven't even played mine actual yet. I'll get my power. I'll put the power on this High Priestess. Does not matter which High Priestess I do it on. So it's in my middle. It's on my middle High Priestess. So 25, 35, 25. Three High Priestesses out. And I have these effects. Just look how fun that can be. And on this turn, I was able to bring out three High Priestesses out. So then, that's for today's video on the test hands of the Spellbook deck. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be speaking to y'all later. Peace.